What's up, everybody? You're tuned in to the HOTBOX with your host, Mindy for DayZz on www.boomboxglobal.com. We have featured today the one and only DJ Uri Dalal. Hi, Uri. How
Hello.
you doing?
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're welcome.
Pleasure
Thank
to be
you
here.
for coming.
An honor.
So we're going to start out with a little interview, find out a little bit more about yourself before you rip it for us.
Okie doke.
So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and you're going to give me some answers.
Yes, dear.
Because I think everybody needs to know about the one and only. So, you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
Okay.
And I am
So how
out
did
the
you
door.
start? How did you start out? What led you to house music?
What led me to house music? Actually, my friends dragged me to
Did
house
they?
music. Yeah. I had always loved disco. I grew up in literally behind the counter of my dad's record shop. He had like the first DJ specialty shop in New York City,
Right.
which was originally on 14th Street across from the Palladium.
Okay.
And he was like the disco king of New York at the time. So even though I didn't know what push in the bush meant, I had that record the day it came out,
Really?
like Dr. Buzzard and all that stuff. And at the end of high school, my friends kind of dragged me to the tunnel. And I thought they were bringing me to some like freestyle club where I was going to have to listen to TKA or something. And as it turned out, it was one of Michael Alec's parties.
Uh-huh.
And I heard what was, early house music, I guess, late 80s, early 90s, and it just blew my
Blew you
mind.
away?
Blew my
You were hooked from
mind.
day one, huh?
From the first, as I walked in, it was playing Back to the Beat by Todd Terry. Was the B-side of what, Bango, I believe?
Was it?
And everybody was just going bananas. And everybody was a freak, like me. Nobody fit in, and it was like all these different kinds of people. It was absolutely amazing.
Really?
Yes. And I've been hooked ever since.
So what about school? I was told that you were the only white kid in an all-black school. How
This
did that
is
work
true.
out for you?
I got my ass kicked a lot. I was not only was I the only white kid, I was the only punk rock and Jewish kid in school, so my name in high school was not Uri Dalal. It was, yo, white boy, give me your lunch money.
And you gave the lunch money.
I gave the lunch money. I gave
You gave up the
tomorrow's
goods?
lunch money. But yeah, so a lot of knives. But in all honesty, it worked out to be really. I feel lucky. There was a lot of talent came out of my high school. David Cole from CNC Music Factory was my chorus teacher's assistant. So surprisingly enough, while I was in there singing, Black Butterfly for chorus practice, he was going home and working on Do It Properly and, shit like that. I also went to school with the girls from Seduction, and so there was all that going on.
Right.
And the drummer from Slayer, actually, we used to battle.
Speaking of drummers, you're a musician, huh?
I am a musician. I was a drummer
What do you
first.
play? Drums?
I played drums since I was about 5 years old. I actually just recently joined a band, very good punk rock band, and it's great to be playing again because I kind of
Does
took
that band have a name?
No, actually, we're still working.
It's up and coming.
I think we should be called the Roofies.
The Roofies.
Or I think we should be called just straight up Jane's a Dick.
Jane's a Dick?
Yeah, but nobody
That's
likes
cute.
my names. Everybody always ignores me. And
Why?
brings my ideas back to me a few months later.
You got good
Like, is it-
ideas.
I have great ideas,
You do.
but people tend to sleep on them.
Well, everybody's going to know about you after this.
I hope so.
If they don't know, you better learn. So you have a lot of sick remixes out. You're a producer as well,
Thank
correct?
you. You like my remixes? That's awesome.
I love them. I am actually a part of one of them.
You are. You're part of the new set that's coming out, Beat Baggage.
It's called Beat Baggage. Everybody stay tuned.
And it features Mindy
For days.
exclusively. And I've decided to use your voice because it's just spectacular, as everybody who's listening.
Thank you.
The voice matches the face for sure.
Oh, that was sweet.
But
Stop it.
what did you want to know about the remixes?
Oh, I want to know what your favorite 3 remixes are.
By me?
By you, the one and only.
I'd have to say my personal favorite is my remix of Easy by Dragonette.
Right?
And that song has just done so much for me. It's gotten me introduced to so many talented artists in New York. Like Maria Dark was like the first one to start playing it, and we met through that. My second favorite has got to be Robin. None of them.
Really?
That everybody is thank God and thank you everyone for the support. Everybody's playing it.
Right.
So I'm really, that's
Psyched
gotten
about
like
that.
the most hits on SoundCloud and everything. It's blowing my mind. Trying to get it to Robin now, actually.
Yeah.
She's the only one who doesn't have it.
Well, out of all the events you've done, which is your favorite?
Well, I love the place where my residency now. I'm playing at the Stone Rose in.
Yes. Tell everybody where that is.
That's in the Time
And
Warner
when you're
building
playing.
in Columbus Circle on the 4th floor. It overlooks Central Park. It's amazing, an amazing room. They're actually going to be doing renovations and building me a real state-of-the-art DJ booth,
That's
which will be
nice.
sweet. Yeah.
Got your own little box.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
It's hot.
But my favorite of all time, I have to say, is when we a few years back we had this after hours called Rockatronic that I did with Michael de Guzman, who does the Wolf Party now
Right.
at Le Souk, where I will be playing next week for his birthday, June 14th, with DJ Moniker, who's another he's one of my favorite DJs. Guy's sick. But yeah, that after hours we had, that was like unbelievable, sick debauchery. And like when we started, we had maybe 50 people on a good night, and by the time we got shut down by the police, we had a line out the door down the block, like
Really?
300 people. Yeah, we would like turn down movie stars on a regular basis. It was that dope.
Sounds like a good party.
It was.
What happened?
You are running on battery power.